All right. So this is the storefront. That's mine. And it's hosted on Shopify. So
Okay.
you have a Shopify account already?
I do not. I think that they're owned by Facebook, right?
Yeah, no, you just got to go to, yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but I know it integrates. But you just got to go to Shopify and set your account up.
Okay.
And then it will load up. And then through that, so your main hub is Shopify, and it connects to all kinds of different things. So what you then do once you're in there is you can connect to all kinds of apps. So I like Printful. That's what I use for everything. So what I did is I actually have a Printful account. So I went in and made a Printful account, and it's free. And then when you're in here, and you can connect your Printful account. So you got to kind of do Shopify, and then you got to do Printful, have the two different ones, and then you can connect them together.
Okay.
So once you do that, then you're kind of in terms of getting all this stuff set up. It's pretty, you can link different sales channels. Like you can have, if you're on any of these, but I have my Instagram linked, Facebook, Amazon if you have Amazon, and then your online store. And then this is where, like, if you didn't have a website, like, so on my J2 Fit, all my J2 Fit, like, actual website is hosted in Squarespace. But when somebody clicks shop, I just set it up as a hyperlink to take them right up here to my Shopify page.
Okay.
So that's one way to do it. And then, so what you could do is in this online store, you can tinker around with it, but they have all kinds of different, you can like upload themes, or you can check out if you have a theme, but I usually just check out free themes that they have. And you can explore, and you can kind of say, okay, I like this. And then you can kind of click the template. It's like building a basic website.
Yeah.
So I think I use this template, the Venture. Yeah, it's live. And then what you can do is cool, because then you can go in and you can actually tinker with this. You can customize it.
And it's all hosted by Shopify, huh?
Yeah, Shopify is $30 a month.
Okay.
And then what you can do is it's basically drag and drop. So, you can add, different sections. You can maneuver things around. You can, add a section based on, you want a collection list, and you want to pull certain things. So if you look here, like I have like up here so I have a slideshow, which is this, and I uploaded pictures and kind of put some tags on them. I have like, when you start building things out, you could like tag it as women's apparel. So then when I'm here, everything I tag when I upload as women's apparel, I just made this almost like a little viewing gallery on the main page. So, they can go through, they can click here and go anything I tag with J2 weightlifting, anything with 531 barbell. I have different collections that I've like just screwed around with. I have socks, so anything that's socks. So you can kind of get creative how you want to lay it out, because it's all pretty customizable, and that's all within Shopify. Shopify's I think $30 a month, and that's pretty straightforward.
Or do you pay it annually?
I'm sure you could do that too. I think it saves you maybe like 5% or something, but
that's not so $30 a month, and then you set your own pricing.
Yeah. So what you'll do is, so once you're in, you can do it two ways. Typically, what I do is, so like once you're up here, you go to products. So I'm gonna show you, like I have all kinds of products. So let's just make a product. So you would have nothing, right? And you obviously you can do this also in here. Like I like doing it actually on printful.com, and it just syncs up in here. Just because I think because what happens when you do it in Shopify, maybe it's just me, you work within this, like it opens up the screen, and like if I'm trying to scroll, sometimes it scrolls this, sometimes it scrolls the whole thing, so it just kind of like, for me, it just gets a little weird. I'd rather just be on through this.
Yeah.
So if you're in here right now, I'm on the Printful page and I'm logged in. You go to
if I gave you the logo, could you just print a demo and I'll pay you whatever it costs?
A demo what?
Like a shirt or something?
Yeah, that's fine. Cool, I can do that. But I just want to show you this just way because I'm also recording it, so you have it.
Oh, okay.
So once you're in here, you'd go to stores and you'd have to link a store, create a new store, blah, blah. You could link it up, choose your platform that your store is on. So you'd be here, Shopify, and you go through the process. But you're in your store, and then what you can do is you have all your products. So it's cool because Printful connects with Shopify, and Printful is your print on demand. And I found there's all kinds of other things that you can do. Like I know people use Shopify and they connect with apps and they make like custom jewelry and shit. Like you could go down a rabbit hole of apps that you can use, but Printful I found has some pretty good stuff, and you don't need like order minimums. Like if you order one shirt, it gets printed and shipped. It's not like I have to order 10 and then have them all.
Yeah, that's what I like.
So you go to add inventory or add product, and then you can just go through, right? So like, let's see what accessories they have. No, I don't got anything cool. All right, let's say like I wanted to add like a men's tank, right? So I'd go probably t-shirts, tank. So they have a bunch of different ones, and it tells you like what they start at, and this is for single. So the thing is like they're a little more expensive because you're doing single orders. Like you could probably, if you work for somebody, you could get 100 of these for probably like $8 a pop.
Yeah.
So you have to then carry 100. But that price includes your handling and printing. So I don't know, let's just say we're doing, let's do this, unisex premium. So then once you're in here, you can choose your color. So like say we want, let's just go with a black. And what you can also do is if you see like it's selecting multiples. So if you want to have like some alternates, right? Like you want to have one shirt, but it comes in multiple colors. So let's say I want it in a red tri-blend. I'll take it in, and I want Heather. I'll take it in, I'll just do red and charcoal and black. I'll just do black. So what you can do is you can choose your sizes. Okay, whatever. So as you can see on this one, you can choose a front logo, a back logo, an outside label. So that's like on the outside of the back. And then some of them, you can also upload your own label inside. So some of my J2 Fit shirts, I don't think I have it on the 513 Barbell one. But if you look on like my Look Like You Lift one, I actually printed my own logo. So like, for instance, you just click it and it stores everything. So like, let's say I wanted my logo on the inside, you just upload your logo file, and then it should. Yeah. Not sure what that is, but anyways, usually it will show you this screen. But then all you basically do is you just drag it. Sorry, your things here.
Oh, I can tell I'm going to go down a fucking rabbit hole with this.
Yeah, you can go
in a great way. But
yeah, you can go crazy with it. Like, say I want to do like, I don't know. It's got to be white. Oh, fuck it. Let's use this, a carbo load. You can drag it. You can see what it looks like closer up. You can take the grid off. All right, so let's say I like that. And let's zoom out. Let's just make sure I like what the black looks like. Cool. That's actually pretty cool. All right. So this shirt, because it's funny, a athlete of mine would always come in like he'd drink the night before. Come in all like drinking a bunch of beer, and he'd crush things. He was younger, but he would just crush like lifting. And he's like, "I'm carbo loading, coach." And I was like, well, "Okay, whatever." But it stuck, and I made this like as like a joke for him, and I gave him one because it was cool. Because like this was a shirt he made, and he kind of like caught on. And I've sold a couple, but like he loves this shirt because it's like his. So it's like it didn't cost me anything to like sit down and make it other than like 5 minutes.
And then it's all included in that $30 a month, and then the cost of the unit itself.
Yeah, but what happens? So All right, so like let's say this is here, like, and this is something that if you wanted this picture, like it's gonna give you, you'll be able to download these pictures for your website or like your social media.
Yeah.
So let's say I just want the flat mock-up. I don't want anybody in it, and I want the red one. Then what you do is
So
okay.
that carbo load is just text that you added yourself, right?
You can do it that way, or what I typically will do is I'll do Canva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do Canva, and then you can do all kinds of shit, and like, I mean, this is about, I've done like that. I'm trying to think what files I've used for
Do you have
short.
a premium account?
Yeah, it's like $10.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, these are the logos I made in Canva. Like, that's the J2 Fit, and then you can make them transparent files. That's another one. I kind of want to do like something like that. Different ideas. Like all of our, like I made these. Milk, like that's a shirt we make. So I just like look like our Lyft logo, like just different shit. You can kind of do whatever. But if you have another logo design, like if you want to work and have somebody make something, you can do it too. I would just say if you're using like a picture, make sure that you have copyright. That's why I like using Canva because I just create it myself.
Yeah.
Like this one right here was basically in Canva, and it was just weight, little line lifting, like something simple. I just saw somebody else have a cool idea like that. But once you do that, then you just proceed to description. Get whatever you want to, and then let's attach that. Let's keep that. So this is let's go men's. Let's go men. All right, so it's going to be in the men category of t-shirts. Then I proceed to pricing. So what it does here is it kind of gives you what they suggested at, right? Like, and they're probably telling you Printful range for a shirt like this. Typically, this is what you're going to pay for this shirt. So this doesn't include tax, right? So whatever profit you want. So at $26 with tax, I'm probably going to make about $6 a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't necessarily think the markup on inventory is great. I mean, on apparel is great, right? Because it's like it costs you to make this shirt like a good amount of money, but it's just kind of really getting yourself out there. Even though I made it a woman's, and it should tell you, yeah. So then you just do that. Right, like you can see here, okay, yeah, so it's like $15 a shirt, $26 there. So if I just kept it at $26 a tank, which I don't know if that's normal, you're looking at probably a $10.
Yeah.
And then you submit it. So, and you can do by collections. So like I want to put it in apparel. I submit to my store, and then it goes in through here, right? And it will upload. And then I can just kind of check and see if it's in here. Might take a second. Yeah. But it should sync. Yeah, cool. So synced up. So then I just kind of go on and I double check, and I just kind of say, okay, this is what it's going to look like. If you want to add any different pictures, you can. Like say you get some more lifestyle pictures. Here's all your alternates and pricing. You can change SEO, search engine stuff, product availability. If you want this only on your store or whatever you want. What you can do is if this is linked to a Facebook page, like a business page, you can tag stuff on Instagram. So like you can tag products. Like I don't have my J2 Fit. If I have a shirt, I don't do it on my personal because I don't have my J2 Fit page connected to my personal. But on our business page, if a coach is wearing a Look Like You Lift shirt, I can actually do it instead of tagging a person. You can tag the product, and then it goes right to your store. Your product type, and then you put whatever tags you want in here.
Mm-hmm.
And those tags will correlate with whatever thing you had. So it should end up in the men's apparel, I believe. I think I tagged men. I won't slide in there, but then it might be men's, whatever it is. But that's how you would do it. So I like Printful just because, I mean, they have everything: mugs, T-shirts, bags, hoodies, shorts, and then it really comes down to it's just a blank canvas. But
Yeah.
they have Bella and Canvas, have American Apparel, they have Gildan. Like,
So how would one go check to see if, for example, so I think that something like, obviously, I think 513 Barbell is a great print. I think you have a good eye on that. I'm thinking like a hashtag would be very easy to add to a shirt that would draw in more like of an attention tether. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm gonna go look up like Cincy Fit, right? That's a pretty popular hashtag for like Cincinnati fitness-based shit, and I don't think anyone really owns that, right? That's like a amorphous land grab. So if I had like a PT Plus shirt and just had hashtag Cincy Fit on it, that would draw more appeal for people to want to pick it up.
yeah, I mean, well, it depends, right? So it's because I've done shirts with like have my hashtag on it, right? If they're my shirts and it's my hashtag, like I think if anything, people just kind of see it. But if you were like, but it depends. If you aren't, because what if they go to that hashtag? What if they go to Cincy Fit and it's not you, right? Like say it's other people posting. Well, then what you're doing is you're basically spending money putting Cincy Fit on a T-shirt because they're going to remember Cincy Fit first. So they're going to go online, and if they do look at the hashtag, they're going to then look at that and be like, "Oh, that's not what I thought this guy was doing," and now they might go to somebody else.
Yeah, heard.
But I mean, I get the hashtag thing. I just like for me, I never really like. I never had success like putting hashtags on clothes just because most people like either see it and don't think anything of it, or they just don't use hashtags too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't search a lot of hashtags. I mean, I use them, but I don't search them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That really comes down to like apparel. Like if that's what you like, everyone has different things. Like my apparel is pretty basic and straightforward. But yeah, if you want to put a hashtag on it, you could easily just put hashtag whatever on something. I mean, obviously you just got to make sure if you're going to direct them to that hashtag because it's on your clothes, make sure you want them going there. And then if they go there, make sure you have content on that space.
Heard.
But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, the world's yours once you get on here.
Yeah, I could see how I would spend a good bit of time on this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's not going to make you a bunch of money. Like,
no, that's not the aim. I think they're adding ease of like marketability because people.
Yeah, I mean, like I think it's like if you want to put PT Plus, okay, realistically, you're going to get most of your sales are probably going to be people who already know you.
Yeah.
Right. Unless you go a route where it's
just for me. Like, why would I be wearing anything else but my own shit?
Dude, I don't know if I told you that, but all this reasons why I started making a lot of this lifestyle gear is because I was going out and I was buying like blank black T-shirts, right? These like longer cut with the swoops at the bottom. Like I think you're wearing one now. Like I have a black one. I'm gonna get a white one. Like I was wearing shit like Rogue stuff, and it would just say Rogue Fitness, right? Exactly. I was like, or I'd find these like the cool shirts of like like Carbo like snaps, and I'd buy them, and I'm like, I should just make them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, 100%. So I agree with you. So there's these, right? And this is a really cool one. And then another one that I really like, which like this thing I'm wearing, I made a black one that's Under Armour. I have a polo because if I start talking with schools, it's like a performance, almost like a golf polo.
Yeah.
Under Armour, and it's got my J2 Fit on it. I got two of those. I have a Carhartt. They carry Carhartt, so I had like a Carhartt hoodie with like my J2 Fit on it, and I have like a Carhartt jacket with flannel inside that's branded.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I really like, merchology.com. And it's a little more expensive, and you have to do orders, right? But like, so I got myself and 3 other coaches in New York. I got each of us some polos. I spent like $500. I got like polos, some pullovers. Everything came out, but it was all like name brand shit. Like the brands they work with, they got Under Armour, Patagonia, Carhartt. I mean, New Era, Nike, and you can get all kinds of stuff. So this is like if you're getting nicer stuff, or like, you know, if you wanted to get your clients like, hey guys, you know, we're going to do some cool, you know, I'm going to get some
giveaways or something.
Or even like if you want to put a special order in, right? It's like you're not going to have that big of a margin. It's like a quarter zip. Like I think this quarter zip wasn't even name brand, but like this one right here, sale. I mean, like you're looking at what you would pay for it in a store plus like $5. So that's where I was like, okay, I'm getting it for my coaches or I'm getting it for myself. And, you know, if you do like a single product order, you have to like, because it's like a first time and you're not getting big orders, there's like a $50 print fee. So it made sense to get like, you know, my coaches and get involved and me kind of have like a shopping list so that like it like the $50 for one unit was spread across 15 units. So it was more like $3 a piece. So this is another one you could check out too if you wanted like nicer stuff. Not that the other stuff's not nice, but like t-shirts. But if you wanted like jackets or they got everything, man. Like, I mean, their Carhartt shit is like legit.
Yeah,
I mean, they got the polo and they got name brand stuff. I mean, Patagonia, North Face, Columbia. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So so Printful and Merchology are kind of the two things that I use right now.
Did you have to search this out on your own, or somebody show you this? This is dope.
No, I kind of stumbled across it. I mean, I kind of knew Shopify, and then I was doing some research on which things people like with Shopify, and this kind of Printful kind of came up. And then I was looking for, I saw some Carhartt stuff at Cabela's that I liked, and I was like, man, I wish I could get my logo on it.
Yeah.
Because like, why not? And then I was looking to see custom Carhartt branding or whatever, and this place came up, and then I just went down a rabbit hole. But yeah, I got like one of my coaches, like one of those Carhartt vests. I got another one, a Carhartt jacket with and it's all stitched, embroidered. They're really, it's great product. But you know, you're not going to have a margin on this. Printful, you could have a decent margin, maybe 20, 30%. But if you're doing it to add value to your company and just get your name out there, I think, you know, you could do that. Like there's people that will use Printful and, you know, sell a $25 shirt and they'll make, you know, $15 a shirt and it's just a shit product and they're just clearing volume. Right. But
that's all I was thinking about. Like, I mean, I was tuned in, but I like drifted off and I was like, holy shit, if someone came across this 4.5 years ago and just found a product that like caught flames via like an influencer, you could like make the easiest money by just sitting at your computer.
I mean, you refer to Tim Ferriss, the 4-hour work week. I mean, it's print on demand shipping.
Yeah.
I mean, people, when you go big volume, you can do like things like Alibaba.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I wanted to get tape, weightlifting tape.
Yeah.
With maybe like 513 or J2 Fit on it. Well, you can go to Alibaba, which is a online store, and you can have your logo printed on it. And they have like you could get like weights. You could have weights, but the only catch is they have minimum order of units. Right? So for me to get rolls at 30 cents a pop, custom branded, and I can sell them for $5, which is like crazy. What's that? It's like 15x.
Yeah.
I'd have to order like $2,000 worth of tape and get like 2,000, 3,000 rolls. And I'm like, what the fuck I don't have a warehouse. What am I going to do with this? Right? You know, and then I wanted to get like drop plates and get like cool logos on it. And it's like, okay, well, you just got to order like a ton, like literally a ton of weights.
Yeah.
I was like, well, no. But that's how those guys will do that. Like if they have a warehouse. So a lot of those Instagram influencers, like or Instagram, have you ever seen the companies on Instagram that have their own apparel? It's just an apparel company.
Like Bradley Martin?
Yeah, they're just doing white labeled shit and they just have a designer making stuff. So.
Damn, this is kind of fucking.
It's kind of a cool because it could if you had ideas like you like apparel.
Man, I'm wondering now. I won't go down this too far, but I'm like, fuck. I wish I picked something cooler than PT Plus.
But maybe you just do something like if you have a vision or like the vision of like the stuff that I like to wear with my little logo on it. right? It's like, I like the cut, I like what it stands for, but maybe it doesn't have to be J2 Fit. It could be whatever I want it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like half of my shit doesn't even say J2 Fit on it, except on the inside label or just on the upper back.
Just
So it's
off this conversation, let me tell you where my head is, because I was already thinking like, man, what's something that's a short conversation but that will incite a conversation. And I was already thinking, it's just my vision coming in. It's just putting like better across the chest, but like almost like blurred out or whatever, almost pixelated more pixelated towards the bottom, less so towards the top, but like blurry almost. And then the point would just be to focus on being better, right? Just focus on better as opposed to, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, damn, I guess.
Those are cool. Like you could do all those. And if you wanted your logo on it, you can literally have your logo printed right there. So people might just buy it who don't even know who you are because they like the shirt.
Exactly.
Right? So your logo is like a Nike sign.
Yeah, they won't. The plus won't do it. Not across the chest, but like I think pixelated better would be sweet.
Yeah, or even having like just some shirts like for the people, but just having your plus.
Yeah,
right? Like having the plus, just like like how they put a Nike sign, just like a plus on the side or on the back, just very small, but it's there, right? Because people notice those things. But yeah, I mean, and like if you need a more detailed design, like I don't get that crazy because I don't know how to do that. But if you had an idea or knew a graphic designer, you would need them to do it, and then figure out whatever royalties you want, or you just pay somebody on Fiverr and say I'm paying for this, and people do that. So cool. All right, man. So I'm gonna stop this recording, and then I'm gonna get all set up for the podcast.
Sweet. All right, man. Appreciate that. So you can just link me from that, similar to like Loom?
Yeah, I think I have the file, so I can just compress the file and send it to you.
Oh, heard. Okay. Dope.
All right, cool.
All right, bro.
All right, man.